Most riders think motorcycle theft is just about a shady guy with a crowbar in a dark alley. But the truth? That's a fantasy. In reality, 99% of riders are completely blind to how their bikes are actually stolen, and that's exactly why it happens so easily. You believe your lock, your cover, maybe even your alarm makes you safe, but to a real thief, those things aren't barriers, they're just speed bumps. The worst part? Motorcycle theft isn't random. It's targeted, calculated, and often planned days, sometimes weeks in advance. Thieves study your habits. They know when you're at work, when you're asleep, and exactly how long it'll take them to make your bike vanish without a sound. And while you're busy thinking it's a once-in-a-blue-moon crime, they're operating in broad daylight, under your nose, using techniques that would make even a security expert sweat. By the time you realize your bike is gone, it's not in your city anymore, it's already in pieces, shipped overseas, or in a private garage where it'll never see daylight again. And here's the cruel twist. They don't need to break your lock, hotwire your ignition, or even touch your bike at night to get it. They use methods you've never even considered, because no one tells riders the real playbook. Today, I'm going to hand you that playbook so you stop thinking like a rider and start thinking like a thief. 1. The lift and load method, the 20-second theft. Most riders imagine thieves fiddling with locks or hot wiring like in the movies. Reality check. Professional thieves don't waste time. 2 or 3 people can lift a bike into a van in under 20 seconds lock, and all then drive away like nothing happened. They don't care about breaking your chain. They'll just take the whole bike and deal with it later. The psychology here is cruel. They exploit your belief that your bike has to be ridden away to be stolen. Once it's inside a van, it's invisible. Your street camera won't help. You'll just have grainy footage of a van that looks like a delivery vehicle. If you don't anchor your bike to something immovable, you're practically handing it over gift-wrapped. 2. The impersonator method, disguised in plain sight. Here's a scary truth. Motorcycle thieves don't always look like criminals. They'll dress like mechanics, couriers, or even police, then work on your bike in full daylight while people walk right past. Your brain is wired to trust the uniform, the tool bag, the high-vis vest. Neighbors assume you called someone to work on your bike. By the time anyone suspects, the thief is already gone. This is why relying on public exposure as your safety net is a dangerous illusion. Crowds won't save you if everyone thinks the thief belongs there. 3. The tracker and stalker method, digital surveillance. Modern motorcycle theft isn't just physical, it's digital. Thieves can follow your Instagram, your YouTube uploads, or even Strava-style GPS tracking to know exactly when and where you ride. Think about it. You post a picture of your bike in front of a cafe, tag the location, and brag about your weekend routes. You've just given a stranger your schedule, your storage spot, and the fact you're 15 miles away from home right now. Professional rings literally have people dedicated to scanning social media for targets. That's why your bike mysteriously disappears right after a big ride. 4. The insider method, betrayal you never expect. You think theft always comes from strangers? Wrong. Sometimes it's someone you know, an acquaintance, a jealous friend, even someone at the dealership who saw your bike during servicing. These people know your exact model, your address, and sometimes even your security setup. They pass that info to professionals who take care of the dirty work. And because you'd never suspect them, the trail goes cold instantly. This is why being selective about who knows the details of your bike is more important than flaunting it to everyone you meet. 5. The relay and clone method, high-tech key theft. If you think electronic keys make you safe, think again. Thieves can use relay devices to capture the signal from your key fob inside your house and unlock your bike without ever touching your key. Worse yet, cloning tools can copy your key's digital code in seconds, allowing thieves to legally start your bike and ride off like they own it. They don't break anything, so insurance companies sometimes argue you left it unlocked. The smarter you think your security system is, the more a pro thief sees it as a fun challenge. 6. The park and strip method, death by 1,000 cuts. Some thieves won't even take the whole bike at once. They'll strip parts, mirrors, levers, wheels over a few nights, making it harder to notice until you walk out one day and realize your pride and joy is half gone. Why does this work? Because most riders don't check their bike daily, especially if it's stored outside. Missing a single bolt or small part doesn't seem urgent until it's too late. And here's the real danger. Thieves don't need luck to steal your bike. They need your habits, your trust in your lock, your belief in public safety, your willingness to overshare online. Once they read you like a book, the theft becomes a guaranteed win. In a moment, I'll tell you exactly how to flip the script so you're impossible to target. But first, understand this. You can't protect your bike by thinking like a rider. You have to protect it by thinking like the predator hunting it. So now you know, the real way motorcycles get stolen has nothing to do with the movie scenes you've been picturing all your life. It's not a random act. It's not a wrong place, wrong time accident. It's a chess game. And most riders, they're still playing checkers. But here's the question that's going to keep you up tonight. If a thief decided they wanted your bike, could they take it in the next 24 hours without breaking a sweat? Be honest with yourself. Think about where you park. Think about who's seen your keys. Think about every photo you've posted that just happens to show your street, your building, or your number plate. You might feel confident now, but so did the last guy, right up until his pride and joy vanished in the middle of the day. That's why I'm curious, what's your line of defense? Are you the big chain and anchor type? Do you trust alarms? Do you hide your bike like it's a state secret? Or maybe you just think it'll never happen to you. Drop your answer in the comments, because here's the truth. The more we talk about this, the more thieves hate it. Every rider's story is another thief's nightmare. And if your setup is good enough to make a pro walk away, trust me,